Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Dark Quest 4. This is a game that's coming to Steam on November 5th, 2025. I am playing this about a week prior, so stuff may be subject to change. I got some really odd resolution settings, like 3 to choose from, and none of them were 2560 by 1440 or whatever the standard that I use. It's a step below the 4K. Anyway, yeah, it's just really weird. So, Dark Quest 4, obviously this is the fourth game in the series. It's a Dig It Hero Quest, the board game. And after the first mission, you unlock a bunch of characters, which is cool. And you can choose 3 of them to embark on the next mission. But you can choose what mission you embark on. Each character has different attributes. And this is important when you're picking because some are good at trap saves. So if there's traps in the level, you want to put a character on it that has a high trap saving or whatever. You can also spend the coins that you're earning to buy things like potions, visit the blacksmith. A lot of these are in the form of cards. There's even the ability to buy new cards for your deck. So each character has like their own little mini deck, like actions, if you will. And you can visit these NPCs to make your characters better. So it's cool. It's like a rogue-lite in that regard. And failing a run does not mean the whole run is over. You just come back to town, and those 3 that you failed with, like, you can choose them again, but there's a penalty for doing so. They need time to heal. So it's a permanent progression rogue-lite. Even though it's probably not advertised as that, you are getting stronger and stronger and stronger as you play because every time you go in, you get coins and you come back. Now, the way the gameplay works is it's turn-based up until like combat, in which case you roll initiative, and then that's also turn-based, but that acts a little bit differently. You have freedom when you're not in combat to sort of move around, try out, open this door or step on this trap or open this chest, whatever. But when you're in combat, you have to observe the whole initiative rolls. Each character has their own speed rating, and so do the enemies. But yeah, most of your time is going to be spent exploring this little mini environment that has been created for you. Now, these are static maps. They are pre-made, and I've tested this. I've played the same level again, and it's the exact same level with the exact same loot and the exact same spaces. This chest is always empty. This chest always has money in it. And then finally, I got to the second level, and I got destroyed. I got wrecked. I wasn't watching out for the exploding chicken, so that's kind of my bad. But then I ended up fighting this god-awful chicken boss, which you'll see in a little bit. And yeah, I was like, there's no way I could beat this. So now I'm starting to see like the rogue-lite element to this. Because after this failure that you're watching now, like I went back to town, I upgraded a little bit more, and then I replayed the first level a couple of times with different characters just to get my gold up. So on one hand, I appreciate like the ability to go back to previous levels and replay them for money so that you can get stronger, but at the same time, that's going to get boring after a while, I think. I also had some issues with pathfinding and like figuring out what my character can target and what they couldn't. I was trying to like move them and attack, and like it wasn't able to from the one spot, but could from the other spot. It's not always clear why you can't do something. I wish like the game was a bit more informative. Like if I click the attack card, I want to be able to see where I can attack from rather than just guess. You know what I mean? So I think there could be some like extra UI help in that regard. Like, I mean, I know this game is an XCOM, but I would love to see some like XCOM-esque quality of life features in here that would clue players in as to, okay, I can move here and attack from here. Because once you move, there's no undo button. So like, it's like you really need to like know what you're doing before you do it, and this game doesn't allow you to do that. So, I mean, it's not bad. Like, the graphics are nice. I like the different characters, but some may not appreciate having to replay the first level over and over and over again just to get strong enough to get enough coins to buy more cards and potions and stuff to then beat the second level. And I'm sure the progression is the same throughout. So some may not like that progression. I found it boring. Like I picked 3 different characters, went in. I do appreciate, like, as you don't use characters, they gain buffs, so they get a little stronger. So I like the whole rotation mechanic. It forces you to pick new teams every single time because they get tired as well. If they were just on a mission, they don't really want to go again. They go in. You can put them in again, but add extra cost to you, stat-wise. So yeah, like, it's not a bad game, but it's also not a perfect one. And there's also an editor, and there's no direction with that either. I couldn't figure it out. So I would really like to see more tutorials, more instruction, more quality of life features. But other than that, like, it's not a bad game. If the game is cheap enough, I don't know what the price is going to be. But if the price is cheap enough, you could probably overlook some of these, I want to say negative qualities that I'm mentioning, but, it is things I don't like. So yeah, check it out anyway. It'll be coming out in a week's time, so yeah, it's not bad, but it's not great. Could use some improvement. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.